I'm live. Oh no, now what do I do? Talk to myself. Okay, I see little buttons up here for people. I'm busy. I should probably take that out. Cool. Just testing this feature out. I see one person in here. It's kind of stupid. Oh, okay, there it is. Supreme Daddy. Got it. What's up, man? Cool. Just trying to figure out how to read this shit. Can you hear me okay? Can't even tell. I'm going to be like so fucking super slow and retarded on this thing. I don't know what you're supposed to do in here. It's like, kind of like, it's like, hello, hello, hello. I don't know. Just figured I'd try it though. What do you think happened when we die? That's an interesting thing. I don't really know. I think that more than likely, your energy, you're not a soul per se, but like your energy just goes back out into the one and gets redistributed into the whole, into the fold. It's kind of like a Buddhist type thing. But fuck if I know, man. I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't think our consciousness stays to follow us, but I don't really know. I think anybody who actually claims to know is kind of an idiot. How to sell soul at home? Oh, can't sell your souls. Can't sell what you don't got, man. And if you did, what makes your soul worth anything? Why is your soul worth more than somebody else's or the other billions of people that have souls, allegedly have souls? Souls are overrated. Okay. Oh, TY? Yeah, assuming you guys can hear me. I think so because of the questions, so I don't have to type because that'd be gay. You guys can hear me, right? You guys just type yes, so otherwise I feel like I'm talking to myself. This is kind of weird. It's like, what are you supposed to do in this live feed? I feel like I should. Okay, cool. Thank you for. Cool. I feel like I should have some like naked girls dancing or some fucking shit, something going on. Like fucking strippers or like somebody. Nothing. Ugh. So what time is it? Fuck, it's midnight here in California almost. You guys must be up really late or early if you're in the States, or you might be in the UK or Europe, huh? Joe Rogan, that's an interesting thing. I actually made a video of that today or yesterday. That it got rescheduled, unfortunately. They called me on the 1st. Well, they emailed me on the 1st, and then I called them back. So it's not going to happen October 15th when I was scheduled to be, which sucks, but nothing I can do about it. They said that they overscheduled, and they're going to try to get me in before the first of the year, but they said, don't hold your breath. It's probably going to be after the holidays. So that's all I know. I really don't know anything much more than that. That's pretty much what they told me, and I was like, okay. So, what's cool about, a lot of people don't understand. Like, they contacted me via email, and I guess it was through the one of their talent scouts was looking for shit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Joe. I just actually wasn't that familiar with him. I was familiar with him from like Ultimate Fighting shit, but not really. I knew he had a podcast, and I heard bits and pieces of it. I really don't watch TV or listen to the radio, so I wasn't, but I knew who he was. But anyway, yeah, no, just said they caught on to like the 30 years of LSD, of course, but I made a few videos recently about DMT and shit like that. And that's actually what caught their attention was the DMT one. And then they realized that's the same guy from 30 hits of LSD. Like, oh, okay. And that was it, which is cool because, that's what they want to talk about. It doesn't have anything to do with Satanism or, fuck it. Whatever, which is cool. I don't really give a fuck. I'm talking about whatever the fuck he wants. It's cool. Oh, right on, man. Casey, 14. Shit, dude. Make me feel fucking old. I am old, man. That's cool, man. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, man. I just, weird. Like, that video was like such a random video, too. It was like, you look at most of my videos, and then most of them are not about drugs. I didn't really start making the drug videos until that one got big, and then I was like, oh, shit, people like these videos? Because I thought they were kind of retarded. But, it is what it is. Yeah, I got a lot more stories I'm pumping out. I got to be really careful though, because YouTube is kind of has its feelers on me. I've been terminated 4 fucking times, but luckily somebody at YouTube likes me, and if I write enough letters, they give me my shit back. But I gotta be very careful how I do the drug videos from now on, which is gay. Fuck. I'm thinking about just making a bunch of like real unedited ones where I can actually tell you the whole story without like getting busted by YouTube, and post them on like Vimeo, and then like make a drug video that's like censored, and then like link it underneath and like go to Vimeo or something, because Vimeo doesn't give 2 fucks. Like that's where I put all my copyright shit up. God's an interesting thing, man. Who knows? Just my thoughts, you know. I mean, I'm from the atheist background, but I'm not entirely certain that there is no God. I just think that if there is a God, man, that doesn't seem like he gives a fuck. Maybe it's a God that's indifferent. Maybe God is. I don't think we have the mental ability to comprehend God, and I don't think we ever will. So to speculate on it, and much less worship or live by words that a man wrote about that God, sounds retarded to me. But that's just my opinion, you know. I try as I get older not to be judgmental as much anymore, because your days get numbered. No, I just get worn out arguing with people. Right on, man. Japan, cool. Yeah, I've never tried this stream thing for. It's kind of cool, man. I wish there was a place like, oh yeah, see, I put all this fucking shit in the video description. I don't even see it, but we usually actually use a chat room. I don't know if you guys have heard of Tiny Chat. It's kind of old school, but it's kind of one that's like everybody can use, like regardless if you're on an iPhone or fucking Windows or whatever. But yeah, we usually go over there. That way, all you guys can fucking cam up, or you can mic up and talk, or you don't have to, but you can just text. But then I don't feel like that's more interactive, you know. If you guys want to do that, I can drop the link. I'll drop it anyway. Well, fuck, I guess I better go over there. But yeah, I don't know. It's midnight here in California. Okay, I am in the chat room, all right. So, all right, here we go. Too many tabs open. That Joe Rogan podcast, John, it got rescheduled, postponed, basically. I found that out like 2 days ago. I made the video about it. I guess they overscheduled, and they're cramming too many people in they're trying to get too many people in before the first of the year, which is probably when their ratings go, and, you know, money flies around and sponsors. So they overscheduled, and they said that a handful of us are getting bumped back past the holidays. So it's probably not going to be, they said possibly in November, but they said don't hold your breath. It's probably going to be January, February. So kind of sucks. I was like, you know, starting to get excited about it, you know. I mean, not nervous at all about it either. Like, I was nervous for the Comedy Central thing because I didn't know what to expect. But now that I've been in that environment, and Joe Rogan's way different than Comedy Central. I can just tell by the way he films and stuff. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, I'm stoked too, man. I think it's fucking cool shit. I mean, yeah. I actually have to start watching his shit now. I mean, I'm familiar with it, but I'm not like, I need to start watching his stuff, like kind of get a better feel for him, because I kind of was going to do that like maybe like a few days before I got on, for it to be fresh in my memory. But YouTube, oh fuck, dude, YouTube, I can't monetize my videos, man. I tried one time, and as soon as I did, within 2 weeks, all my fucking shit got flagged, and I got terminated, and I got it back, but it was difficult. I don't make any money off YouTube. Zero. I can't monetize shit. It says they claim that I have dangerous or, you know, questionable content, and basically if people flag your shit, and, you know, I've been suspended a few times. Basically, yeah. I mean, because you think about it from their point of view, it's like, if they're going to pay me, they're going to run ads in my shit. Now, if they're going to run ads in my shit, who the fuck is going to run an ad under 30 hits of LSD? Johnson & Johnson? Nabisco? I mean, maybe like some hemp oil shit. I don't know. But yeah, basically there's not a market for it. And YouTube's all about money. And since I can't make the money, they give 2 fucks. Except for one person that keeps letting me back in whenever I get killed. But I don't know who that is. I've made videos on shrooms. I've had a few actually on shrooms. There's one of me on shrooms. There's 2 of me on shrooms. They might, you know, I don't know which channel you're thinking of, because I actually have 2 channels. The one with the 30 hits of LSD, which is now called 30 hits of acid, 30 hits of LSD Guy. That one was my secondary one, but now it's actually bigger than my main one, which is called Satanic. Oh, Supreme Daddy preaching? That's all right. Hell, yeah, we're not going to get into a religious conversation here. I could give two fucks. If you want to believe in imaginary friends, that's fine with me. I gave up believing in imaginary friends about the same time I gave up believing in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy. Diablos Rex. Oh, yeah, I'm waiting. That reminds you of it? It's going to rip open the universe and let the old ones in. Cthulhu. I loved it. I hope he does it. I hope Rex does that shit. I got to meet Rex once, but it was very briefly. It was in passing. But he was a cool guy. I saw him in Portland. He was riding his mountain bike downtown. I was there with my buddy. We were waiting for the bus, and it was raining. Right on the corner, brr, comes Diablos Rex with two big fucking St. Bernards. I'm looking at him, and he rolled by. I looked at my friend and said, "That's fucking Rex Church." He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he stopped to do something, like to get his dog something or whatever. I was like, "I'm positive." But he had a beanie on. And as soon as I walked up to him, he turned around. He's like, I was like, "Rex Church?" He's like, "What's up, guys?" I was like, "Oh, shit, it is." He's cool, though. He's like, "I gotta go." And he disappeared back into the Ragnarok comet. Oh, yeah? Shit. Yeah, I think I took acid the first time I was 14. And then I took a lot between the ages of like 15 and 17 because I sold it in high school. And I just like had copious amounts. I didn't take a lot at once, but I would take, I tripped acid probably every week, maybe twice a week for about a year. And I would you get a tolerance to it. So I was taking like 2 or 3 at a time. That's a lot for being that young. I think it was a lot. I mean, I didn't know any better. Like I just fucking, when I started, like when it was too much, anyone was too much. But I don't know. I just maybe because I started so young, I have a high tolerance. It wasn't like I intended to do 30 hits. I was completely on accident. And it may not have been 30. It was somewhere between 20 and 30. I don't know. We weren't really counting. But, oh, yeah. I've done a lot of DMT. In fact, I have a video about that's what caught Joe Rogan's attention. It wasn't the 30 hits. They put that together later. It was the recent long-winded one. I was kind of drunk when I made it, so I kind of ramble. But it's like 30 minutes long or 20 minutes long. It's a little long. Probably could have done it in like 10 minutes. But yeah. I've been I could go into it, but yeah, I mean, DMT is a different drug, and I did. I've done the plant derivative. I've done the reptile derivative, which I'll never do again. And I did the most recently called AC4O DMT, which is supposed to be chemically similar to mushrooms. It's like one thing off, and honestly, it's a powder. It's like a white powder. So you snort it. I mean, I guess you could smoke it. I don't know. I just snorted it because I was like, oh, it looks like cocaine. But no, I knew what it was. And yeah, it was it's cool because it was like you could do like a little line, and it like, unlike shrooms, like you eat it, and you gotta wait, and then it kicks in, but then it's like, it lasts for, whatever, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, depending on how much you eat. With these, you get these little lines and it take you high right away. Bam! Like within a matter of like a few minutes, like, Brr! Like you better be like where you want to be, like when you do this, and not at a bar drunk like I was. Nah, it's all right though. But yeah, but it's like it's real intense, but it goes away after like an hour and a half, 2 hours, which is fucking awesome because then then you can just keep dosing yourself until you're like sick of it. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. It's impossible to find though. I looked everywhere for it. Like the guy that gave it to me, actually, it was funny. The guy that gave it to me hit me up at a bar, and he was like, keep looking over me and shit. Just drinking. I was waiting for somebody that never showed up. She never showed up, and he like comes over and sits next to me, and he's trying to talk to me about the jukebox. And then he's like, dude, you're the 30 hits of LSD guy. I'm like, oh fuck, because that happens sometimes. Not a whole lot, maybe 2 dozen times a year, but I never know what that means because that's just one video out of hundreds, right? And some of the other ones the guy may not like, right? Yeah. What am I also gonna say? No. And then we started talking, and he was cool. He's like, oh yeah, I saw that shit. I couldn't tell if it was you, man. It was dark, and you look older. I'm like, yeah, the video's fucking 12 years old. What do you expect? He's like, hey, I got this, and he gave it to me. He fucking gave it to me as a powder, and it was like a maybe, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe a gram, maybe a little bit more. And I took it from him, but I kept it. I kept that shit for like, fuck, at least a year. And I looked at it, and I wanted to take it, but I'm like, oh, this guy was cool, but fuck, I don't know what that shit is. Like, he could just hand me a bag of rat poison and fucking. So, but no, I eventually got the balls to do it, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. Aquino, yeah. You can talk to Aquino if you want to talk to Aquino. He's over the 600 Club. I tried to get him to come over to Sin, but he only will do 600 Club, which is cool. But yeah, he's over there, and he loves to talk about himself. So if like you go over there and like rub his ego a little bit, Herman Munster. I like to call him Herman Munster. Oh, not Herman. Eddie Munster. Yeah, kind of eyebrows and shit. You get it. Yeah, he'll talk about the glory days of the Temple of Set and the Church of Satan and everything. Saw Jex Blacksmore interview. Doesn't do politics. Are just wasting their time. Really? Jex Blackmore, she's the whole reason. Well, she's the main reason I actually resigned from the Satanic Temple back in 2014. So I got on board in 2013. There's an interview with Lucian and I when he was doing like small interviews with like guys like me, and yeah, she basically blackballed a bunch of us. She blackballed myself, Brian Werner, singer of Vital Remains, blackballed him, and a couple other people. Basically, she blackballed people that she thought she felt threatened by, like we were gunning for her position at the time, which was like up in the air about who was going to be like, Lucian's left-hand man or whatever you want to call him. Not that any of us were trying to, but she just got threatened. This is my opinion, by the way, but this is the opinion that we all shared at the time based on what was going on. And so like I was a chapter head of Portland, and then she was like, I was like, hey, when you get in on this, hey, I had like the second biggest chapter, right? Maybe that's why she felt threatened. I don't know. But it was like, what? And she like wanted to send me information. She wanted to help me network with other people. She wanted to put me promote my chapter, although it was the second largest, and I did the only promotion. Eventually, I was just like, fuck. And I talked to Lucian, and he's just like, oh, I'll talk to her. You're having some growing pains. Truth is he was fucking having an affair with her, so his balls were in her fucking hands. And so he didn't do anything about it. And so the rest of us was like, bye. Well, a lot of us, not the rest of us. But that's all right. Right on, man. See you, Casey. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Let me read this. Ever slammed heroin? Yeah, I've slammed heroin a few times. Just a few, though. Almost overdose. Well, I probably did, but I didn't like go to the hospital or anything. But no, I just kind of walk or talk or move for about 30 minutes. How much am I drinking? Not nearly as much as I used to, man. I'm probably down from, say, 20 drinks a day. 15 drinks a day. Maybe 2 years ago, I'm down to maybe, depends on if I have to work, maybe a 6-pack. It's radically less. I mean, it's still a lot if you do it every day, but compared to where it was at, it's not more manageable now. There are no demons to summon, bro. There is no price. There is no souls. You cannot sell your fucking soul. I'll tell you what, bro. I'll give you there. I'll give you this shitty fucking S4 Samsung that I have. I'll give you this for your soul. I'll even take a picture of it. Of that. Give me your bank account numbers, and I will put $1 billion trillion in your account, and then you mail me your soul. How's that sound? Oh no, wait. How's that go? You gotta I'll put $1 billion in your account, and you send me $10,000 so you can get it out, or I can get it. Oh, there is no soul. There is no Illuminati. Oh, that Reverend Campbell guy. I think I know who that guy is. Yeah, he's all right. I mean, I don't know. I'm so sick of the Church of Satan rhetoric, though. It's just like it's this wheel. I mean, maybe I'm just jaded because I've been around the Church of Satan since 1994 when I became a member. So I'm so sick of hearing the same shit. It's like, I get it. Yeah. It says Church of Satan is a pillar. And when LeVay passed, that pillar should have evolved, but it didn't. It's just standing there as a, monolith to LeVay, which is fine. But LeVay's gone. He's been gone for 20 years over. So it's like, guys, do something. Do something. I mean, there's some talent in the Church of Satan, but it's mainly just parrots, in my opinion. I mean, I've met a lot of the administration of the Church of Satan. And it's funny because I didn't know this until 2016 when I met some people at the Left Hand Path Consortium that I was at. I haven't made a video of it really, just because I don't want to step on toes, and I've already ruffled enough feathers over there. That, but yeah, I was told by a couple people that were Church of Satan folk. I'm not going to mention their names, but one of them is now pretty high up in the administration of the Church of Satan. He was like, he was cool. We were talking shit, just rapping. I mean, he's an okay guy, a little nerdy, a little straight laced for me, but that's most people are. But anyway, yeah, I mean, nothing out of the ordinary though, and I was like trying to get some pictures with him and shit, and like, throwing these ideas together. I was trying to like do a podcast with him and shit. He's like, no. It's like, no pictures with you, man. It's like, what the fuck? You got something on my face? What? Got a booger? He's like, no, because you're on the fucking blacklist of the Church of Satan, and if I start pictures of you pop up with me, or we do anything together, collaborate, it's like, I'll probably get kicked out of the Church of Satan. Like, what the fuck? Get kicked out of the Church of Satan? He's like, yeah. He's like, there's a blacklist and you're on it, and nobody in the administration of the Church of Satan can address you formally as a friend or whatever. I was like, well, you want to be a part of an organization that tells you who you can and cannot be friends with? He's like, yeah. It's like, all right, dude. Oh, Supreme Daddy. Get off it. Is there a ban button in here? No. You're lucky I'm lazy. Why is your camera so shitty from the early 2000s? Which one? Well, it's the room's not well lit. I don't know. Let me. Can I? Oh, I don't. It'll probably fuck. I've got like 3 cameras. This one was the one that it picked, and I just grabbed it. I've got a better one, but I don't think I can switch it while it's recording. I think it'll drop it. Wah, wah, wah. Next time it'll be better camera. Look, I got a really good microphone.